Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel Research and Analysis. My name is Dr. Kamran. This tutorial is specifically for those people who just have got the Turnitin account but they do not know anything how to operate it, how to add a class, how to add assignment in it, and finally how to examine a document for plagiarism and AI detection. After watching this tutorial, I hope you will become an expert in generating both the Turnitin plagiarism and AI detection reports. And in addition to it, you will also understand some critical points that are relevant with the usage of Turnitin. Because if you do not know those critical points, then you can make the mistakes that definitely can create a disaster for you. If you are logging to your Turnitin account for the first time, so of course you will reach to this page, and on this page there will be no class. But here is I have this account since long, so that's why you can see so many classes over here. But in your account there will be no class. So you will need to start by adding a class in your Turnitin account. So for adding a class, just click this add class, and then this page will appear on your screen. First of all, you need to select the class type, standard or master. As far as you are using Turnitin account for your own documents, then there is no difference whether you are selecting the standard class or the master class. But if you are creating this class specifically for the students, then there is a difference between the standard class and the master class. Master class is you only use if you have the multiple sections of one class and you want to assign a different TA for each section, then you use master class. Otherwise you will only select this class type of standard. You can write the class name. It could be like research and analysis, just an example. And here you can write the enrollment keys. For instance, I'm taking it like 000, but you can also assign any other enrollment key as well, like 1 2 3 4 or whatever you want to put it here. Then the subject area, you can select any of these, like business and economics. Then student level, like you can select like postgraduate, undergraduate or graduate. So since it is 26 May, so that's why this is the start date, and you can assign any end date. For instance, by default it is 25th May 2024, but you can also make the changes in the class end date. Like for instance, I'm taking like 30th May 2024 and then submit. So once I will submit, so it is showing me this class ID and enrollment keys. If you have created this class for the students, then you need to remember this class ID and also the enrollment keys so that you can share it with your students and they can use this class ID and enrollment to submit their documents. So now you can see there is a class named as research and analysis. So just click this class, and now you need to add the assignment, because if you are not adding assignment, you can't check the plagiarism of your document. So even if you are using it for your own documents, or you want to submit your document for the examination of plagiarism and AI detection, then of course you will need to create an assignment. So after creating a class, the next step is add assignment. So just click add assignment, and here you will write the assignment title, like I am writing literature review as an example. You can put the point value, it could be 0, no problem. And after that you will select any of these options. Allow only file type that Turnitin can check for similarity, and you can also opt allow any type of file. And then of course it is better to opt this option of allow only file type that Turnitin can check for the similarity, because otherwise if you submit any other format, then of course Turnitin will not provide you any plagiarism report. And then you can see here the option is submit papers to new repository. This is very, very important, because if you select, if you are selecting like standard paper repository, like institute paper repository, and you can also give a student choice of repository, then this is not a good idea, as long as if you want to access those documents again. And also if you are examining your own document, then of course you do not want to submit that document to any repository, because once the document is being submitted to a particular repository, you can't get it back. And if anybody examine the same document again for the plagiarism, it will show the plagiarism of 100%. So you need to select these options carefully. And same is the start date and the end date. You can create based on the duration of the assignment that you want for your students, or even for your own purpose. Then if you are creating this assignment for the usage of your own, then of course you can extend the due date up to the maximum level. Like here the maximum time it is allowing me that December 2023. And there are some optional settings, so let's have a look on these optional settings as well. Allow submission after the due date. If you're selecting yes, then a student can submit their documents after the due date as well. If you want your student just to consider the due date, then you can also opt this option of yes. Then generate similarity reports for submissions, yes and no. Generate similarity report for the student submissions. You can have 3 options here as well. Then exclude bibliographic material for similarity index for all the papers in this assignment, yes or no. And yes, of course, most of the time we exclude the bibliographic material while checking the plagiarism. If you want to exclude the small sources, yes, you can click yes, and you can, some people just write like word count of 3, but it's totally depend on the requirement of your institute. But otherwise you can just select not to exclude the small sources as well. Allow student to see similarity report, yes or no. If you want your students, after having the submission, they are allowed to see the similarity report, then you can select yes. If no, then it is already selected as no. And some other useful options, you can have a look. Well, whenever I am using Turnitin for my own documents, I normally do not make any change in these optional settings, but you can, of course, based on your requirements. And after that, you just need to click submit. So once you will submit, so this assignment of literature review is added. And if you want to check the Turnitin report of any of your document, you will need to click this view. Click the view option, and here you can click the submit file. It will take you on this page. Here you need to write your name, like I am writing my name. Then the submission title, let's say I'm putting like literature view 1. Now you will need to select your document. You can select it from your computer, or if you have that document from the Dropbox, you can also choose from the Dropbox, or even if you have your document in the Google Drive, you can also choose. That I am selecting a document from my own computer. So this is the sample file. I am just selecting it and I will click upload, and then I will have to select confirm. So once it is done, now it asking me to go to the assignment box, or if I want to submit another file, then I do not need to go to assignment inbox. I can directly submit another file just by clicking submit another file. But now I am not interested to submit any more files, so I will click go to assignment inbox. So here you can see this is my document, and it's showing that the similarity of 13%. So I can further open this file just to generate the Turnitin report. So from here you can see this 13%, it is showing the similarity, and I can click it. And if I want to download this similarity report, I will need to click this arrow, the download option. Well, let me download it by clicking the download, and after that you need to select current view, and here I can select any location where I want to save my plagiarism report. If I am interested to see the AI detection of this document, so this is here where I can find the AI detection, and for this document it is showing me the 100%. So I can further click it just to have a closer look, and here it is showing that the AI detection is 100%, and here all my text is highlighted as AI detected. But unfortunately Turnitin does not allow its users to download AI detection report, and if you want to create a AI detection report, then of course you need to create it manually. Here one important thing I want to highlight: if you want to check the AI detection of your report, you do not need to select any option in Turnitin while submitting your document, because once you will submit your document for the plagiarism check, it will automatically show you both the plagiarism and as well as AI detection of that document. So I hope this video will be helpful to understand how to use Turnitin to examine your documents for AI detection as well as for the plagiarism checking. Thanks for watching.